Now that the Diddy trial has officially started, things are beginning to spiral, and definitely not in his favor. Explosive new details are coming out, with reports suggesting he could be involved in witness tampering and obstructing the investigation. Recent developments in the legal battle involving Sean Diddy Combs have taken a dramatic and unexpected turn just days before his trial was set to begin. A court ruling that many legal experts are calling a game-changer has dealt a serious blow to Diddy's defense team, intensifying the pressure on the hip-hop mogul. Despite the mounting legal storm, Diddy himself has maintained an unusually composed and almost defiant presence during recent court appearances, showing little sign that the weight of these charges is breaking his spirit. His lawyers have publicly vowed to vigorously fight the allegations, which center around serious accusations including trafficking and use of force, charges that could have devastating consequences if proven true. Notably, Diddy has refused to plead guilty, standing firmly behind his innocence, which he insists is not just about clearing his own name, but also a broader statement about justice and fairness in a system he feels often targets high-profile black men disproportionately. This legal saga has turned into more than just a courtroom drama. It's become a high-stakes battle emblematic of deeper societal tensions and the relentless scrutiny that celebrities endure. As the trial looms closer, the narrative continues to evolve with every hearing, revealing layers of complexity that go far beyond the surface headlines. The family fallout from this case adds a level of heartbreak and betrayal that few could have anticipated, striking at the very core of Diddy's personal life. Once seen as a tight-knit unit, the Combs family now finds itself deeply fractured, with Diddy's eldest son, Christian Combs, at the center of this devastating rift. Christian, who for years was perceived as one of Diddy's staunchest supporters and an up-and-coming figure within his father's entertainment empire, has shockingly shifted roles, becoming a key witness against his own father. This seismic reversal has sent shockwaves through both the family and the public, turning what was supposed to be a legal battle against outside forces into an intensely private and painful family drama. The emotional toll on Diddy is palpable as he grapples not only with the criminal allegations, but also with the profound sense of betrayal from his own blood. This bitter family divide is more than just a subplot. It threatens to unravel the legacy Diddy has spent decades building and exposes the darker, more complicated dynamics lurking behind the glamorous facade of fame and fortune. Adding fuel to this already explosive situation, leaked documents have exposed Christian Combs' full cooperation with federal prosecutors, revealing a startling level of insider knowledge that has shaken the defense to its core. These sealed memos detail Christian's involvement in uncovering hidden parties, secret luxury jet travels, and discreet hush money payments that supposedly were designed to keep incriminating information under wraps. The leaks have ignited rampant speculation about Christian's motives. Was he coerced into cooperating under threat of his own legal troubles? Or is he seeking immunity, or simply attempting to carve out his own identity away from the shadow of his father's empire? Some legal analysts suggest Christian's cooperation could be a strategic move to save himself from potential charges, while others believe there's a deeper family schism at play. Meanwhile, Diddy's defense team has vehemently accused federal prosecutors of weaponizing family loyalty as a tactic to destabilize their client, arguing that Christian's testimony is being manipulated and twisted for maximum prosecutorial advantage. This revelation has turned the courtroom into a psychological battleground where loyalty, survival, and betrayal collide in a complex web that no one could have predicted. In a dramatic escalation of the case, Homeland Security agents conducted midnight raids on Diddy's properties in Los Angeles and Miami, seizing an array of electronic devices that investigators believe contain crucial evidence. These highly coordinated raids resulted in the confiscation of phones, laptops, and financial records, marking a significant development in the investigation. According to insider reports, authorities discovered at least 14 devices laden with detailed communications between father and son, many of which reportedly include conversations that could be pivotal in proving the alleged criminal activities. The timing and intensity of these raids have led many to believe that prosecutors are trying to apply maximum pressure on Christian Combs, hoping to leverage his cooperation further or extract additional secrets from the Combs family inner circle. What these raids uncovered could potentially unravel the layers of secrecy and shed light on some of the most hidden and controversial aspects of Diddy's business dealings. The scale and precision of the evidence seizure underscore how seriously law enforcement is taking the allegations, while also adding another chapter to an already tense and high-profile legal battle. Despite the intense scrutiny and mounting pressure, Diddy has shown remarkable determination in his refusal to enter a guilty plea, steadfastly maintaining his innocence in the face of overwhelming odds. This decision appears to be rooted in more than just personal pride or a hope for legal vindication. It reflects a deeply held belief in challenging a system he views as unjust and predisposed to target Black men, especially those with his level of fame and influence. Diddy has framed his legal struggle as symbolic of a much broader fight against systemic inequities, positioning himself not just as a defendant, but as a figure representing communities historically marginalized and misunderstood by the legal system. His legal team has crafted a defense narrative that emphasizes these themes, underscoring the idea that this case is about more than alleged wrongdoing. It's about confronting institutional bias and preserving dignity amid public vilification. This stance has garnered both admiration and criticism, polarizing public opinion and fueling passionate debates about celebrity accountability versus social justice. For Diddy, the courtroom battle is as much a fight for his legacy and identity as it is a legal challenge, adding emotional depth to an already volatile situation. Behind the glitz and glamour, Diddy's infamous elite parties, hosted in extravagant locations such as the Hamptons, Miami hotspots, and private islands, have become focal points of the prosecution's case. Prosecutors allege these gatherings were not just lavish social events, but alleged recruitment grounds for illegal activities that have shocked fans and insiders alike. According to court documents and testimonies, Christian Combs played a critical role in organizing these events, managing logistics, vetting guest lists, and overseeing financial transactions related to the parties. The sheer scale and opulence of these parties, coupled with the allegations, have painted a darker, more sinister image of Diddy's lifestyle than the public has been accustomed to. Defense attorneys have pushed back aggressively, insisting these were legitimate social gatherings where any illicit behavior was carried out by outsiders without Diddy's or Christian's knowledge or consent. This clash of narratives has captivated the public's imagination, fueling rampant speculation about the true nature of these events and whether they served as a backdrop for activities far removed from the party atmosphere portrayed in the media. As the investigation broadens, prosecutors have not limited their scrutiny to Diddy and Christian alone. Other family members, such as Justin Combs and Quincy Brown, have reportedly come under the legal microscope. Rumors of secret, high-stakes meetings and intense pressure tactics within the Combs family circle have surfaced, hinting at a tangled web of alliances and betrayals. The escalating probe has forced Christian into an agonizing dilemma, torn between loyalty to his family and the imperative of legal survival. Public opinion remains deeply divided, with some viewing Christian as a heroic whistleblower. Risking adding a dramatic twist to this already volatile situation is the involvement of rapper 50 Cent, who has injected his own brand of intrigue and speculation through a series of cryptic social media posts. 50 Cent has hinted at possessing documents that could potentially further damage Diddy's defense, sparking intense speculation about whether he holds insider knowledge or is simply stirring the pot for attention. His enigmatic online behavior has set off a frenzy of rumors, with fans and analysts debating whether 50 Cent is bluffing or genuinely involved in the unfolding drama. This unexpected appearance from a longtime industry rival has added another layer of complexity and unpredictability, fueling media coverage and public fascination. The motivations behind 50 Cent's interventions remain unclear, but the timing and tone of his posts suggest a calculated effort to influence the narrative and perhaps gain leverage in the ongoing feud. His involvement underscores how this legal battle has transcended the courtroom, becoming a public spectacle with multiple players jockeying for position. When the courtroom finally opened for the highly anticipated showdown, the atmosphere was electric, charged with media frenzy and intense public scrutiny. Prosecutors unveiled months of painstakingly gathered evidence, including text messages, call logs, and encrypted communications, all aimed at painting a damning picture of the alleged criminal network within the Combs empire. Defense attorneys countered fiercely, labeling the case a witch hunt designed to exploit family tensions and manipulate vulnerable witnesses. Christian's name came up repeatedly in financial documents and ledgers presented as evidence, highlighting his direct involvement in key transactions that prosecutors argue tie him to the alleged offenses. The courtroom became a battleground not just for legal arguments, but for control over the public narrative, with each side seeking to sway the judge, jury, and media alike. The proceedings revealed unexpected twists and shocking disclosures that challenged previous assumptions about the scope and nature of the accusations, keeping everyone on edge as the trial unfolded. One of the most startling revelations during the trial was the prosecutor's exposure of a sprawling $74 million empire comprising 17 shell companies linked to Diddy's Bad Boy Entertainment. This complex financial web included luxury assets such as private jets, yachts, and multi-million-dollar villas, all allegedly entwined in the case's underlying financial misconduct. Christian Combs emerged as a central figure in this empire, reportedly authorizing significant payments and overseeing logistics for various operations. While prosecutors argued these transactions were part of an illicit scheme, the defense maintained they were legitimate business expenses, typical of an entertainment mogul managing a vast and diversified portfolio. The intricacy and sheer scale of this financial network stunned observers and added a layer of sophistication to the allegations that went beyond simple legal accusations. This financial disclosure has not only deepened the case's gravity, but also exposed the tangled intersection of family, business, and alleged wrongdoing in a way few expected. Public reaction to the unfolding scandal has been swift and polarizing, with Diddy's once impeccable public image taking a significant hit as brands and collaborators distance themselves to avoid being tainted by association. Major marketing campaigns featuring Diddy have reportedly been shelved and partnerships quietly dissolved as companies seek to mitigate reputational risk. Paradoxically, the controversy has also sparked a surge in streaming of Diddy's music, driven largely by curiosity and the public's fascination with his personal and legal turmoil. Social media has become a battleground of divided loyalties, with hashtags both supporting Diddy as a victim of an overzealous legal system and condemning Christian for his role in the family's unraveling. This duality underscores the complexity of the case and how celebrity scandals can simultaneously damage and elevate public profiles in unexpected ways. The fallout has also ignited intense discussions about accountability, family loyalty, and the price of fame in today's hyper-connected culture. The media circus surrounding this saga shows no signs of slowing down, with paparazzi and news crews maintaining a constant presence outside Diddy's mansion and other key locations. Interviews with family members, friends, and industry insiders have added fuel to swirling rumors, revealing conflicting accounts and deepening the intrigue. Online fan communities have erupted into heated debates, with passionate arguments over who is right and who is wrong, and whether family loyalty should ever be sacrificed for legal expediency. This public spectacle has transformed the legal case into a full-blown cultural event, reflecting broader societal themes of betrayal, power, and justice. The relentless media attention has created an environment where private pain is broadcast for all to see, and where every revelation is dissected and debated in real time, blurring the lines between news, entertainment, and social commentary. As the trial reaches its climax, all eyes turn to the final testimony, where the most anticipated question remains: will Christian take the stand against his father? The courtroom is thick with tension, charged with emotion as friends, family, and fans alike await what could be a historic moment in this family saga. The atmosphere is palpable, with media and spectators packed inside, and the emotional stakes soaring as the trial nears its resolution. Christian's internal struggle is a focal point, embodying the conflict between his legal obligations and his fractured family bonds. The courtroom drama is heightened by last-minute legal maneuvers from Diddy's attorneys, who are desperately trying to block or soften Christian's testimony to protect their client. This final act is a study in high-stakes legal strategy, raw emotion, and the ultimate cost of a family torn apart by scandal. The outcome of this testimony could very well define the legacy of not only the Combs family, but also the broader conversation about fame, loyalty, and justice in today's celebrity-obsessed world.